Experience you can trust. CBS News.
It's the incredible edible egg. Remember when eggs were bad? Now they're good for the heart. Find out the egg-citing news in our Heart Score 99 series.
Coming up
on This Morning.
The PGA Tour on CBS. Hey, these guys are good.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Good morning. Several questions remain unanswered regarding a suspicious package found at a local post office yesterday. Chad?
Me and Doppler Dog will have your school day sunny forecast in just a few minutes. Brian?
Good morning, everybody. We've got an exciting show for you this morning. WRBL Live this morning starts now.
You're watching Live This Morning with Mary Hughes, Chad Gibson, and Brian Sharp. Your life, your home, your news team.
Good morning. A suspicious package appeared at the Columbus Post Office on Milgen Road yesterday in Columbus, and many questions remain unanswered. Postal workers discovered the business-sized letter and what appeared to be the biological chemical anthrax around 9:30. The envelope has been sent to Atlanta to be analyzed.
It's a cinnamon-colored substance in a powdery form that I understand is a similar color to anthrax, so it was a little more alarming than normal, and it was immediately...
The assistant postmaster opened the package. He and other workers who may have come in contact with the substance were scrubbed for protection. Health officials at the Columbus Medical Center were prepared for the worst. The threat of possible anthrax exposure had medical officials on alert. For hours, federal and medical officials remained on the scene in case the worst happened. Police detoured traffic near the post office to safer routes, and hospital officials said they were ready.
The hardest thing we were going to have to do was deal with panic, because prophylactically we give antibiotics, and that's going to take care of the patients. We're not going to have any full-blown cases of anthrax if we do give the prophylactic antibiotic. From the mail, talking to the CDC, there have been no cases of terroristic exposure of anthrax that have developed into anthrax.
Anthrax cannot be passed from human to human, but it's known as the most hazardous biological agent in existence. Columbus was not the only city involved in yesterday's anthrax scare. There was a similar package sent to an office complex in Midtown Atlanta that claimed to contain anthrax. It was sent to an NBC News bureau around noon yesterday. Police blocked off 4 blocks in Atlanta. Emergency officials say they won't know if that substance is anthrax until lab tests come back.
The substance was inside of a clear plastic bag with a white envelope that had a note on the inside and a black substance. We do not know what that black substance may have been. We do know that there was a message that said, "This is anthrax."
The Atlanta office building had to be evacuated. People exposed to the substance had to go through decontamination. Washington, D.C. also felt the anthrax scare yesterday when 2 packages were found there. Officials have already said that one of those packages did not contain anthrax. Authorities tell your News Team 3 that there are serious repercussions for anyone involved in a mail threat. Depending on the results of this investigation, the person responsible for the anthrax threat could face life in prison. That's even if the scare turns out to be a hoax. Right now, it is time for a check of your Friday morning weather, and for that, we turn to Doppler 3 meteorologist Chad Gibson. Chad, good morning.
Good morning, Mary, and what a great morning we're going to see. High pressure has moved into the area. That's leaving us with some awfully clear skies. Lots of stars out there, and going to be lots of sunshine all morning and all afternoon. So get out there and enjoy it. You'll appreciate it. Here we'll see a frontal system that's moving in our air, trying to build up some steam. But it's going to slow down a little bit once it gets right over Texas. And that could give us some rain for late in the weekend. And I'll have details on that in just a few minutes. Here we are going to take a look at your day's first forecast. Look for a low this morning of around 43 degrees. About around 8 o'clock. Sunny skies, clear skies this evening, 68 for our high. Tomorrow, low of 41, partly cloudy skies, just a couple of clouds trying to move in as that frontal system nears our way through the Midwest. Here's a few things that's going on right now we'll take a look at later as well. Sunshine makes Friday very pleasant, and what a way to end your work or school week. Rain likely late in the weekend. I'll have more details on that as well. And then, of course, how does next week look? On our 7-day planner, we're going to see exactly how your school or work week will start next week. And, of course, we'll definitely take a look at your school day for today. Mary?
All right, thanks a lot, Chad. Fire investigators are blaming a child's carelessness with a lighter for a house fire. That fire on Windmere Street started yesterday just before 6 o'clock p.m. Unfortunately, no one was hurt. Neighbors say they noticed the flames started in an attic over the garage, so they grabbed garden hoses and went to work.
And it wasn't that bad, but we thought maybe we could put it out ourselves, but it just kept getting more and more flames, so I grabbed another hose and we sprayed it. And it seemed like an eternity, but actually the fire department got here in probably less than 10 minutes.
Fire officials say the men's efforts helped contain the flames. The blaze still caused more than $30,000 in damage. Another Columbus fire accident seriously damages a home just hours later. This fire happened yesterday at 1235 Sturkey Avenue around 9 p.m. Fire officials say a cooking accident caused that fire. No one was hurt, but the fire did cause about $30,000 in damage. A jury convicted Vincent Epps of voluntary manslaughter. Your News Team 3's Lorene Martinez reports the family of the victim is satisfied with the verdict.
Family members of Delanius Phillips leave a Columbus courtroom relieved to know that justice has been served. The man who killed their loved one is going to prison.
Maybe he'll have something to think about now, that he won't come out and try to take someone else's life.
Vincent Lamar Epps was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. Last May, Epps shot Phillips 5 times behind this house on Knox Street. The two were arguing over a girlfriend. Epps' attorneys say he acted in self-defense since Phillips was beating him up. But Epps hid the weapon and waited 3 weeks before turning himself in.
There was evidence to support a murder conviction, but we believed that there was also a lot of evidence for manslaughter. And I told the jury that that's what we expected, and that's what the family of the victim expected.
Epps will serve 17 years in prison for voluntary manslaughter and for the weapons possession charge. He will then be on probation for 8 years. Although Delanius can't be brought back, the victim's family says at least Epps can't hurt anyone else.
The case is over, so it's hard. It's going to be hard for both of us, all of us.
In Columbus, I'm Lorene Martinez for your News Team 3.
Epps' attorney refused to talk with your News Team 3. Epps has 30 days to appeal. Right now it is 6 minutes past the hour on this Friday morning. Time to check in with Brian Sharp, who is joining us here in the WRBL studios this Friday morning. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Mary. Hi, everybody. I want to say hello to everybody in the control room this morning. Hello. Wow, real talkative this morning. We got a pretty exciting show lined up for you this morning. Well, you know, exciting as it can get for a Friday, and it's the end of the week. We are going to preview 3 movies. One of them is that new Mel Gibson movie that comes out today called Payback. Also Simply Irresistible and Rushmore, that one with Bill Murray. We've also got Robbie Knievel's Daredevil Jump that was seen last night. A kid set a new record. He jumped, well, you'll just have to see it. Plus, there's that internet model show. Did you hear about that on Sunday after the Super Bowl, Mary?
No.
Alex
says yes.
Alex heard about it, and
I was still distracted by, you know, we're going to see Mel Gibson this morning. So
I'm sorry.
Happy about that.
Try to stay with us. We have this internet lingerie modeling show from the Victoria's Secret models. If your husband's still sleeping, wake him up, and I don't know. Some of the ladies like to look at the lingerie too, huh, Mary?
Well, we have Mel to, you know, think about, so.
And hey, and don't forget, did I mention we got Mel Gibson?
Cool.
Oh, yeah, I probably already mentioned that. All right, so that's all coming up. But first, with a look at your forecast, here's Chad.
You know, Brian, it's good that Uncle Mel is doing some more movies. I did a couple with him here a while back. We'll have your school day forecast in just a few minutes, so stay with us.
Hi, I'm Mitzi Oxford. Recently, I had LASIK surgery here at Hollis Eye. In a fast, painless procedure using a laser beam, Dr. Stephen Hollis corrected my nearsighted vision and astigmatism. For the first time in my life, I can see without glasses or contacts. I can't tell you how great it is to wake up and see the alarm clock from across the room. It's even better when you're an amateur photographer. Perfect vision helps make the picture perfect. LASIK surgery and Dr. Stephen Hollis enhanced my lifestyle and my life.
It's the gigantic rental car disposal sale. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Carl Gregory Dodge on Victory Drive, next to Dolly Madison. If you want payments of $150 to $200, don't miss this sale. Hundreds of like-new 97, 98, and 99 rental vehicles from leading car rental companies have been discounted thousands for this incredible tent event. Choose from Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Nissan, Plymouth, Mercury, BMW, Mazda, Volkswagen, Toyota, Buick, and more. Come to Carl Gregory on Victory Drive for the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
Palm Harbor Homes. Welcome to Palm Harbor Village. We want a home of our own, but we don't have a big allowance.
Then come to Palm Harbor Village and own a spacious, energy-efficient Palm Harbor home for just $1,000 down. Zero down if you own your own land.
Wow, what's the space?
Your own beautiful Palm Harbor home for just $1,000 down, as low as $348 a month.
And there's room for the whole family.
Palm Harbor Homes, more home for your money.
Orange juice.
What did you say?
Orange juice.
Why?
Because you've obviously got a cold.
And?
And that means you need to be drinking more fluids, like Florida orange juice, which contains a bunch of vitamin C and other nutrients. Therefore, you sneeze, I say orange juice.
Oh, I get it. Why can't we just have a dog?
I heard that.
100% pure Florida orange juice. Are you drinking enough?
Welcome back. It's 10 minutes past the hour, and Doppler Dog joining us this morning.
And
kind of awake.
She was with me last night. We did a report on Doppler radar last night at 11. So we had a late night last night. Me and her both.
And you dragged her here back to the studio.
Of course.
Morning?
On Friday, she's got to tell the kids what kind of weather to expect at school. And we went to a couple schools recently talking more about weather and teaching about Doppler radar. And
did she bark there? She doesn't bark when she's here.
She's not she doesn't bark that much at all. She's such a good doggy.
She is a good doggy.
She just sits there and looks at maps and.
Hey, sweetie.
And I got to say, I said Doppler dog and me a while ago, or me and Doppler dog. My English teacher would kill me. It's Doppler dog and I. So, anyway, let's take a look at Doppler dog's school day forecast. Look for a temperature of 43 degrees, 62 degrees right around lunchtime. So you got a great day with lots and lots of sunshine. Now that's a word we haven't hardly used all week. Sunshine. I like it. Here's what we're seeing right now outside at the airport. We're seeing 47 degrees. Dew point way on down there at 29. That's giving us a humidity of only 50%. Winds are calm, so we're looking outstanding out there under the effects of some high pressure. Our local Doppler 3 radar not showing anything at all this morning, and that was not the case yesterday, but it's definitely the case today, so we're looking really good as far as our radar goes. Temperatures across the southeast region of the United States showing a lot of these milder temperatures to our south. Very typical, nothing really huge, no cold pocket of air trying to move in, just a little cooler temperatures to the north and some mid-40s right over us, and of course just a little bit warmer in Florida. That's what it's supposed to be, folks, and that's good news. Here's what we're seeing on our satellite picture. You're not really picking up any cloud coverage at all. A lot of clear skies out there and lots of stars. You can see just the beginning effects of a few clouds barely getting in our picture from the next weather maker moving our way. And how's that going to affect? Let's take a look. Now, this afternoon, here's the situation. We're going to see a cold frontal system begin to try to push its way into the Midwest, joined up by a Texas low riding up through it. That's going to slow down as it starts to hit the high-pressure system through here. And as we get into Saturday, you can see how this frontal system kind of slows down, but then comes our way, bringing us clouds on Saturday. Then late Saturday, the high-pressure system has moved off into the Atlantic. That's leaving this system with a lot of moisture from the Gulf, giving us enough moisture and enough warm air that we can get some showers. We're expecting this on Sunday, really late Saturday. Saturday's looking pretty good, so enjoy at least half of your weekend and take advantage of your Saturday. Let's take a look at what we're going to have today. Here's your forecast. We're going to see lots of sunny skies. A sunny, beautiful Friday at 68 degrees. Tonight, clear skies and pleasant with 41 degrees for our low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and pleasant with 71 degrees for our high. In the next 7 days, well, there's that rain chance on Sunday. It looks pretty good that we will get some showers definitely on Sunday. And we're going to see temperatures remaining fairly mild and fairly good throughout all of next week. Now, by late Thursday into Friday, we're definitely seeing another cold front system push through, so expect some rain at the end of your work week next week.
Okay.
So most of the week's looking good. You know, you start out your work or school week really good, and the weekend, well, it's half good.
It's half good. It's almost here.
The glass is half full.
There you go.
You see, optimism. That's what Doppelgog teaches.
Thanks. Thanks, folks.
Thanks.
Well, taking a look at medical headlines this morning, doctors believe they can reverse massive strokes with a newly discovered medicine. That story and more in this Medical Minute. Researchers have found encouraging results with an experimental clot-busting drug for stroke victims. It works by squirting the medicine directly into the brain. Doctors believe they can reverse massive strokes up to 6 hours after the start of symptoms. The best clot busters now available have to be used within just 3 hours to be effective. It appears coffee addicts may have an excuse for their habit. A new study suggests some people inherit a gene that gives coffee its kick and makes it that much harder to kick the habit. But there was good news in the study. Even a few ounces of coffee supposedly sharpens your concentration, helps you think more clearly, and makes boring work less boring. There may soon be a new label on your favorite bottle of wine. The Clinton administration is expected to propose new labels today that refer to the health benefits of drinking wine. The Middle East's longest-serving leader has terminal cancer. That story and more coming up on World Hotspots. Right now, a look at your community calendar. Chattahoochee Valley State Community College celebrates Black History Month. For more information on dates and times, call Jackie Thacker at 291-4992 or Cynthia Floyd at 291-4905. All children should have their shots. Please keep your children safe and immunized. Call the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention at 404-639-8593 for more information. And if you're a business owner or professional, Benjamin O'Hara invites you to join him the first week of February. It's the Legacy of Leadership in Business at the Chattahoochee Valley Regional Library. Call 649-0787 for more information. Right now, 16 minutes past the hour. You're watching live this morning right here on WRBL TV3. Stay with us this Friday morning. We'll be right back.
Any car I drive has to live up to very high expectations. I'm a perfectionist, and I really did my homework when I bought my Malibu. Of course, money was a factor. I mean, we're not millionaires.
In fact, the Malibu was actually over $3,000 less than the Camry I looked at. Plus, it had more room, and the safety features I wanted were standard equipment.
Would I recommend the Malibu? Yes, most definitely. In fact, I already have. My neighbor just bought one.
The Chevy Malibu, the car you knew America could build.
We at Direct Optical Center are pleased to say thank you to each of you who made this past year our greatest year ever. We're dedicated to satisfying all of your optical needs at a savings of 40 to 50% every day. Again, thanks to you. We sell more famous designer eyewear than everyone else in Columbus combined. Come save at Direct Optical Center and wear your savings proudly. Direct Optical Center, 1030 13th Street, Columbus.
Sugar, listen fast. I'm the kind of woman who hates to wait.
Let's go!
So I insist on instant coffee. Oh, that's rich. Instant pictures. Work it, baby. Isn't this precious? Instant meals. Instant information. Hey, how are you? Even instant fun. That's why I like to play instant games for the Georgia Lottery. All I have to do is scratch to see if I've won. Instantly. Ooh, facts coming in. Oh, that tickles. Ooh.
Next People's Court, all new cases. When Camille caught Mike with another woman, she went ballistic.
I threw him up against the wall. And I
threw
him yes.
up against the wall. Was she obsessed? You could not let go. Or just brokenhearted?
I love him so much. I can't do this.
The case of a woman scorned.
Are you shacking up with two women? No.
We never slept together.
You
right?
never had what the president refers to as sexual relations.
You got it.
Next People's Court.
Friday at 9 on WRBL.
Good morning. 18 minutes now past the hour. The impeachment trial could be over as early as next week. That and more in this morning's World Hotspots. Virginia has carried out its second execution of 1999. Tony Fry was put to death last night for the 1994 robbery and murder of Leland Jacobs. Fry did not ask Governor Gilmore for clemency. Senators decided not to invite Monica Lewinsky for a live appearance yesterday, a rare display of bipartisan unity. Republicans also backed off with their proposal to find the president guilty of wrongdoing without removing him from office. With those decisions, lawmakers believe they can wrap up the trial by the end of next week. Jordan's King Hussein is clinging to life this morning. The Middle East's longest-serving leader has terminal cancer. Hussein has returned to Amman to die in his own country. Hussein had been undergoing treatment in the U.S. However, his condition has deteriorated rapidly in recent days. King Hussein has ruled Jordan since 1952, when he came into power as a teenager. There's a lot more still ahead here on WRBL Live this morning, including a look at the day's top local stories. But first, time to check in again with Brian Sharp, who's getting ready to take us to the movies. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Mary. Good morning.
Are you working at your desk?
I am doing a little bit of work here.
Wow.
I'm trying to research this movie with your favorite actor in it, Mel Gibson, in the movie Payback. He gets shot and beaten up more times than in any of his movies since Lethal Weapon. Yeah, there.
Brian, there he is.
There's your boy right there. Oh, a moment of silence. No, cue the music. We'll be back when WRBL Live this morning returns. Well, of course we will.
Doctors Hospitals, Healthy Directions with your host, Debbie Buckner.
The National Association of Senior Friends is a membership organization that is sponsored by Doctors Hospital and Houston Sports Medicine Hospital. Senior Friends provides an outstanding array of healthy living programs and health care discounts. Here's a sampling of the many benefits of the Senior Friends membership. Free insurance claims filing assistance, health screenings, and social and educational activities. Valuable discounts on travel, tours, prescriptions, hotel accommodations, car rental, emergency response systems, vision and hearing care, financial and estate planning, bestseller hardcover books, a free Friends magazine and wall calendar. Monthly meetings are held and focus on topics of interest to the members. If you or someone you know is 50 or older, call 322-0753 for more information about the local Senior Friends chapter. Senior Friends is a club so exclusive, it takes 50 years to get in.
There's only one eyeglass store.
Now there's three.
Where you'll find
Most single vision lenses and eyeglass frames are still $39.95. Plus, now you can choose from designer frames like Tommy Hilfiger, Joan Collins, and Bugle Boy. One Price Optical Plus, now at Hollis Eye in Columbus, Phoenix City, and Eufaula. One Price Optical, a name you've known and trusted for years, is now One Price Optical Plus at Hollis Eye.
One Price Optical. Can you feel it? Don't you
Tom Collins presents Brian Boitano, Oksana Bayul, Victor Petrenko, Kazakova and Demetria, Philippe Candeloro, Rudy Galindo, Dorothy Hamill, Todd Eldridge, Surya Bonali, Poncelan and Swallow, Katarina Witt. The FTD Winter Tour of Champions on Ice.
Coming to the Columbus Civic Center Wednesday, February 17th.
Doctors Hospitals, Healthy Directions with your host, Debbie Buckner.
The National Association of Senior Friends is a membership organization that is sponsored by Doctors Hospital and Houston Sports Medicine Hospital. Senior Friends provides an outstanding array of healthy living programs and health care discounts. Here's a sampling of the many benefits of the Senior Friends membership. Free insurance claims filing assistance, health screenings, and social and educational activities. Valuable discounts on travel, tours, prescriptions, hotel accommodations, car rental, emergency response systems, vision and hearing care, financial and estate planning, bestseller hardcover books, a free Friends magazine and wall calendar. Monthly meetings are held and focus on topics of interest to the members. If you or someone you know is 50 or older, call 322-0753 for more information about the local Senior Friends chapter. Senior Friends is a club so exclusive, it takes 50 years to get in.
Welcome back to WRBL Live this morning, 23 minutes past the hour this Friday morning. Brian Sharp looking forward to the weekend and getting in the weekend mood with some movie reviews. At least I thought he was. He looks like he's busy.
I am, Mary. I'm getting a Doppler drink.
A Doppler drink.
Everything's Doppler around here these days. You got Doppler dog, I got my Doppler drink.
Doppler dog's taking a little nap right
Is he?
now. She.
Oh, it's a she? Oh, that's
She's
right.
a she.
Misty is his name, right?
Misty. Her name.
Is her name, right. I better
You awake?
I better just stick to the movie reviews. Am I awake? Yeah.
No.
That's a darn good question. Okay, we're talking about movies this morning. Mel Gibson's back, Mary. In case you didn't know. But he's on the other side of the law this time, Mary. Take a look at this one. Also, we've got a couple of other movies to show you, and as we look at what's showing now.
Not many men know what their life's worth. I do. 70 grand. That's what they took from me. Oh! That's what I was gonna get back.
Mel Gibson is looking for a little payback. He's a thief who is double-crossed, robbed, and left for dead. All he wants back is what wasn't his in the first place.
You're one hell of a mosquito.
To get rid of you, I'll swat you with 130 grand.
It's not 100.
Hey! Perfect.
It's all right. He's just killing my alligator bags and shooting holes in my suit. Man, that's just mean. That's mean, man.
Payback is rated R.
Sorry, but something is about to crawl up your pants.
I think I can handle whatever's in my pouch. Sarah Michelle Gellar is simply irresistible. People are head over heels for her food.
I need this floating stuff.
You want to hear bibbidi bobbidi boo?
She's hoping to cook up a little romance.
We met, and these amazing things started to happen. I can't explain them, but I know I want you.
Simply Irresistible is rated PG-13.
What's the secret, Max?
The secret? I think you just gotta find something you love to do and then do it for the rest of your life. For me, it's going to Rushmore.
Sharp little guy. He's one of the worst students we've got.
At Rushmore, Max Fisher is spending so much time on outside interests, he's about to flunk out. But that doesn't stop him from falling in love with the teacher.
Has it ever crossed your mind that you're far too young for me?
But the teacher is also the apple of Bill Murray's eye.
He's like 5'3", 112 pounds, glasses.
You know, you and Harmon deserve each other. You're both little children.
Rushmore is rated R.
War does funny things to men.
So there you go, 3 movies for the weekend: Payback, Simply Irresistible, and Rushmore. Tim, can we put that picture up one more time for Mary, just to make her morning a little more enjoyable? Can we, please?
There he is.
There he is.
You know, that was a great movie review of Payback, because did you see, like, Mel was in every other shot at least?
Yeah, I saw that.
Kind of cool. Did you plan that for me,
engineered it that way. Mary, I'm trying to get some Doppler donuts out of here, but I don't know. See her right there, these Doppler donuts?
Well, Doppler Dog's busy eating some bacon in here.
I'll just have a Doppler drink instead.
She's not sharing.
Hey, stick around 6:45. We've got that Victoria's Secret supermodel show. You won't want to miss that one.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Bye.
Brian. Coming up, Alabama officials continue to investigate the murder of a young girl. Stay with us.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Today's stocks have been brought to you by the local office of SunTrust Securities, Inc.
We at Direct Optical Center are pleased to say thank you to each of you who made this past year our greatest year ever. We're dedicated to satisfying all of your optical needs at a savings of 40 to 50% every day. Again, thanks to you. We sell more famous designer eyewear than everyone else in Columbus combined. Come save at Direct Optical Center and wear your savings proudly. Direct Optical Center, 1030 13th Street, Columbus.
It's the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Carl Gregory Dodge on Victory Drive, next to Dolly Madison. If you want payments of $150 to $200, don't miss this sale. Of like new 97, 98, and 99 rental vehicles from leading car rental companies have been discounted thousands for this incredible tent event. Choose from Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Nissan, Plymouth, Mercury, BMW, Mazda, Volkswagen, Toyota, Buick, and more. Come to Carl Gregory on Victory Drive for the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
Prudential Jordan Real Estate invites you to enjoy your Sunday morning coffee while you shop for a new home. Homes for Sale airs at a special time this week, Sunday morning at 10:30. Join us right here on WRBL as we tour 26 homes for sale in the Columbus, Phoenix City, and Harris County area. So grab a cup of coffee and join us Sunday at 10:30. Brought to you by Prudential Jordan Real Estate. Satisfaction and then some.
Imagine all the family fun you could ask for under one roof at Colonial Mall in Auburn. This Friday and every Friday, it's Family Fun Night at Colonial Mall. There'll be free crafts, balloons, entertainment, a magician, and 99-cent kids' meals. It's fun for the whole family. While you're here, be sure to browse through more than 60 stores to find that perfect gift for your Valentine. It's all here for you and your family at Colonial Mall, Opelika Road in Auburn. Imagine that.
You're watching Live This Morning with Mary Hughes, Chad Gibson, and Brian Sharp. Your life, your home, your news team.
Good morning. Welcome back to WRBL Live This Morning, this Friday, the 5th of February. Thanks for joining us. About a week ago, a Beulah, Alabama girl disappeared from her home. Her body was later discovered in a rural area of Chambers County. Yesterday, family and friends said goodbye to Shamika Ray. Your News Team 3, Cherie Walton, was there.
It was standing room only at Bethel Baptist Church as friends, family, and classmates said their final farewell to 11-year-old Shamika Denise Ray. Memories gave way to tears of their daughter and friend so many will miss.
She was a lovable and a very personable young lady with the most wonderful smile that brightened everyone's day.
I always loved and missed her.
Draping a stuffed bear was the number 10 basketball jersey the sixth grader would never have a chance to wear. Her life cut short the day before her first basketball game. And though her stay was brief, it is evident her memory will live on forever.
So let Shamika be your guardian angel to help guide you as you continue the challenge of life that she was unable to see through. Let her guide you with the positive example that she has set for you.
Now family and friends must find peace that the child with the big smile is in a better place. In West Point, I'm Cherie Walton for your News Team 3.
The investigation into the murder of Shamika Ray continues. So far, there are no suspects. Right now, 32 minutes past the hour, and meteorologist Chad Gibson has a peek at your forecast. Hi, Chad.
Good morning, Mary, and what a great forecast we have. There's not much to say other than high pressure, high pressure, high pressure. That's some great sunny skies. Not even seeing any clouds across the southeastern portion of the United States. That's a lot different than what we were seeing yesterday, but that's good news. What a way to end the work or school week with lots of sunny skies and high pressure. The next weather maker we need to start watching for this weekend is out to our west. This frontal system and actually two separate low pressure systems are combining together and moving across the Midwestern United States, and they'll be doing that all day today and tomorrow, and we're going to see that continue all the way through Sunday when we start seeing some rain. Here's your day's forecast. Look for a low this morning of 43 degrees and sunny skies. Clear skies this evening. This afternoon, look for a high of 68 degrees. Low tomorrow morning of 41 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's a few things, some weather highlights for you. Sunshine makes your Friday look very pleasant. That's a no-brainer. Rain looks likely late in the weekend. I'll tell you exactly when we're expecting some of those rain showers. And how does next week look as you go back to school or work? I'm going to tell you, so stay with us. Mary?
All right, thanks, Chad. A suspicious package appeared at the Columbus Post Office on Mildren Road yesterday. Still, many questions remain unanswered. Postal workers discovered the business-sized letter and what appeared to be the biological chemical anthrax around 9:30. The envelope has been sent to Atlanta to be analyzed.
It's a cinnamon-colored substance in a powdery form that I understand is a similar color to anthrax. So it was a little more alarming than normal, and it was immediately...
The assistant postmaster opened the package. He and other workers who may have come in contact with the substance were scrubbed for protection. Columbus was not the only city involved in yesterday's anthrax scare. There was a similar package sent to an office complex in Midtown Atlanta that claimed to contain anthrax. It was sent to an NBC News bureau around noon yesterday. Police blocked off 4 blocks in Atlanta. Emergency officials say they won't know if the substance is anthrax until lab tests come back.
Substance was inside of a clear plastic bag with a white envelope that had a note on the inside and a black substance. We do not know what that black substance may have been. We do know that there was a message that said, "This is anthrax."
The Atlanta office building had to be evacuated. People exposed to the substance had to go through decontamination. Washington, D.C. also felt the anthrax scare yesterday when 2 packages were found there. Officials have already said that one did not contain anthrax. Well, authorities tell your News Team 3 that there are serious repercussions for anyone involved in a mail threat. Depending on the results of this investigation, the person responsible for the anthrax threat could face life in prison. That's even if the scare turns out to be a hoax. Coming up, a full look at your morning and weekend forecast. Right now, 35 minutes past the hour. You're watching Live This Morning. Stay with us.
Silverado. It has a more powerful V8 engine than Dodge Ram and Ford F-150. It has a bigger extended cab. And it's the only pickup with 4-wheel anti-lock disc brakes standard on every model. It's the truck. The Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Silverado, the truck from Chevrolet.
Raisin Bran, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? That Raisin Bran has less than half your folic acid for the day. Even less of your zinc.
That's a weenie breakfast, Frank.
There's almost no vitamin E at all. Looks like you need total Raisin Bran. Just one bowl gives you 100% of 10 important vitamins and minerals you need for the day. No other Raisin Bran comes close.
Attaboy, Frank.
And there's room for my spoon.
Total Raisin Bran, total cornflakes. What are you getting for breakfast?
Warehouse transmission starting at $199 cash and carry, $299 installed.
We're committed to quality. Warehouse transmission. Committed to quality.
Just in time for Valentine's, the Los Angeles Guitar Quartet in concert with the Columbus Symphony Saturday, February 13th. Call the Symphony today for your chance to hear the LA Guitar Quartet. It's the gigantic rental car disposal sale. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Carl Gregory Dodge on Victory Drive, next to Dolly Madison. If you want payments of $150 to $200, don't miss this sale. Hundreds of like-new 97, 98, and 99 rental vehicles from leading car rental companies have been discounted thousands for this incredible tent event. Choose from Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Nissan, Plymouth, Mercury, BMW, Mazda, Volkswagen, Toyota, Buick, and more. Come to Carl Gregory on Victory Drive for the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
Tune in Sunday at 11 for a live broadcast of our morning worship. You're always welcome at First Presbyterian.
Every Sunday morning at 11, right here on WRBL.
Good morning, 37 minutes past the hour this Friday morning. You made it. We made it through the work week. And the weekend forecast, well, the weekend's almost here. So.
You want the good news or you want the bad news?
Oh, good news.
Okay, the good news is you're going to enjoy your Saturday. Go out and go to the park. You have a few clouds out there, and you're going to enjoy your Friday as well. I think I'll take a look at the bad news in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Let's see what we got outside right now. 47 degrees. That's right, 47 degrees. That's getting a little bit cooler, but not real cool. Dew point at 29 degrees. That means it's really dry out there, and we're under influences of high pressure. And that's good news because high pressure brings no rain. It brings lots of clear skies. Here, our exclusive local Doppler 3 radar showing absolutely no radar echoes at all. That's good news, and that's also a quite a different storm we saw yesterday. We saw a lot of thunderstorms yesterday, but nothing out there today, and that's looking fantastic. Temperatures across the entire southeast region are quite normal. We're seeing a lot of these mid-40s across the midsections of Georgia and Alabama. They're, of course, warming up into the lower 50s down toward the panhandle of Florida. No big changes, no really cold pockets of air or any warm air advection or warm air moving in. And that's good news. Pretty stable air, and that's going to give us some great weather. Our satellite picture, really not a whole lot of difference either. We're seeing the clear skies across the Alabama-Georgia area, just a few clouds down in the Gulf of Mexico. But this right here, we're beginning to see the beginnings of some clouds in front of that frontal system moving from out west across the Midwest. So very slowly, it's moving our way, and that could definitely give us some rain for Sunday. And that's the bad news, folks. I hate to break it to you, but it looks like we'll get a few showers. Now, how is this front going to act? Well, this afternoon, rather, we're going to see this front start to build up and pretty well not move much until later this afternoon. We're going to see it start to really move across the Midwest quite rapidly, catching up with a Texas low. And that's kind of bad news because that could really give us some pretty good showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, bringing a lot of warm, moist air from the Gulf. And that's exactly what it's going to have. Bringing in through Saturday, we're seeing a few more clouds move into the area tomorrow, but no rain showers until really, really late, almost into the wee hours of the night on Saturday. And the Sunday, we'll start to see some of these showers. Now, some of the northern portions of Alabama right through here could start getting some showers depending on where the placement of this warm front exactly ends up once it gets through our area. So tomorrow late, you could see some showers way to the north, but most of our viewing area will be just fine and should take advantage of the good Saturday, because Sunday, definitely some rain coming along. Here's your day's forecast. We're seeing some sunny skies today. A sunny, beautiful Friday, 68 degrees for our high. Tonight, clear skies, pleasant. You know, it sounds like a great evening to take a stroll because the temperatures are rather mild as well. Tomorrow, much the same. Like I said, partly cloudy skies, pleasant temperatures, high of 71 degrees. And really, really late, that's when we're going to start seeing some of those rain shower chances. There's 7 days. You can see increasing clouds there on Saturday, late in the evening. Sunday, off and on thunderstorms and rain showers. Monday, starting out your school or work week, just a couple clouds in the area. Some small chances of rain early in the morning Monday. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, looking good. Now, late Thursday afternoon and into Friday, expect some more rain. So ending next week. This time next week, 7 days from now, some more rain.
Okay, that's all right. Doppler dog's under the desk.
Under the Doppler dog.
It's okay. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us. Hey there.
Remember that? We'll return to the program in just a couple of minutes. First, though, I'd like to say thank you to all of you longtime WRBL viewers and welcome home to our many new friends to Columbus's fastest growing news team. WRBL, we were there and we're here now.
Daniel Appliance announces big news this week from General Electric. For a limited time only, you can purchase any new GE appliance with no down payment, no interest, and 12 months same as cash. And that always includes free color selection, delivery, cords, and disposal of your old appliance. That's the Daniel advantage over the national chains.
Come take advantage of these extra special financing options and select your new GE appliance at Daniel Appliance. For 45 years, your hometown advantage.
It's the gigantic rental car disposal sale. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Carl Gregory Dodge on Victory Drive, next to Dolly Madison. If you want payments of $150 to $200, don't miss this sale. Hundreds of like-new 97, 98, and 99 rental vehicles from leading car rental companies have been discounted thousands for this incredible tent event. Choose from Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Nissan, Plymouth, Mercury, BMW, Mazda, Volkswagen, Toyota, Buick, and more. Come to Carl Gregory on Victory Drive for the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
Today, WRBL Sports Director DJ Jones talks about the underrated Red Devils and who will and will not start for Auburn on Saturday. Hi, DJ.
Good morning, sports fans. When you're 23-2 and ranked number 4 in the state, you shouldn't have to worry about being underrated. But the Central Red Devils basketball team just continues to play hard every night.
We've always gotten respect in the state of Alabama and Georgia, but I thought for the last couple of years we haven't been playing the kind of ball that we are accustomed to playing. And it was my belief that maybe some people was taking us lightly and not really thinking of the Central of old. But I think right now we're playing the kind of ball that we're capable of playing, and we got our program right back where it's supposed to be.
Another member of the 1997-98 Levens Cup championship team came back to Columbus. Ole Genstead is back for a rehab assignment issued by the AAA club Cincinnati Cyclones. Ole is happy to be back, but he has to get healthy.
Upset that the bad luck that I had of breaking my ankle, but I got to take the good with the bad, and I had a lot of good last year, and I had a lot of good opportunities this year, and I just got to, put my nose to the grindstone and say, hey, look, this is one more proving point for me that I can come back from an injury and I can prevail from anything, and if I can do this, then I'll be really happy with myself.
Auburn forward Chris Porter didn't start against South Carolina, and he won't start against LSU either. Coach Cliff Ellis says that freshman Mac McGatney will start in the game Saturday against LSU. McGatney has been averaging 14 points a game since replacing Porter in the lineup. Alabama's strong recruiting class got even stronger today with the addition of Parade Magazine All-American David Payne, a defensive end. Alabama coach Mike Dubose landed 4 other Parade All-Americans yesterday. Linebacker Salim Rashid of Birmingham, defensive lineman Kenny King of Daphne, and offensive lineman Matt Lomax of UMS Wright, and Dante Ellington of Colbert County. That's going to do it for this edition of Sports. I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball.
Okay, thanks a lot, DJ. Well, Brian Sharp is joining us in the studios this morning. And Brian, did you write my script? It says we're lucky to have Brian Sharp here in the studio this morning.
Yeah, we hey, that's not me.
Just don't talk.
You wish that was your co-host instead of little old peon me.
Oh, no.
What?
Close, isn't it?
What did he say?
Chad.
I'm Mel Gibson's nephew. That's close, isn't it?
Whatever. Mary, we're queuing up the Victoria's Secret stuff now.
Okay.
The reason we're showing this is because 1 million people tuned into an internet lingerie fashion show after the Super Bowl. The other reason is, well, basically I wanted to see it and share it with everybody at home. So here it is, if you missed it, the Victoria's Secret lingerie online modeling show.
For me, it's my first time, so I'm quite excited, and it's a big show, and everyone talks about it.
It is nerve-wracking a little bit because there's a gazillion people watching you, but for a model to do the show is the most exposure you can ever get.
Basically having, the most beautiful girls in the world on the runway, in lingerie, naked.
I think it's a product that everybody loves in the States and now worldwide because of the internet. Everybody's going to be able to buy it.
On Super Bowl Sunday, you guys ran a commercial.
Yeah.
And had 1 million hits on your website. Was that expected?
The fact that we got 1 million hits right after we ran our commercial actually blew our minds. The theme is fairy tale and myth. And you'll see fairies and wood nymphs and angels and goddesses. It's really very ethereal and very, very beautiful.
Really amazing. And for each section, you can kind of do a different character.
I'm going to be one of the blue angels, and then I'm a fairy with white, long train, and then I have a snakeskin outfit.
I'm in the angel section, and I have a little flowy blue outfit, and I'm in the fairy section, which I have like a little white outfit. Pretty sweet.
you're walking and bouncing. And, you know, some models are really firm, like Stephanie Seymour, Heidi Klum. They're very firm and tight and, like, athletic type bodies.
I definitely was going to the gym a lot before the show, watching a little bit what I ate. You know, you're out there naked.
Those women are going to catch a cold out there. They need to put some clothes on.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, yes,
I'm just
Chad
curious why you're
Gibson.
watching this in a small, dark closet there by yourself.
This is called an editing booth, genius.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun.
Coming up at 7:15, Mary, we are going to see Robbie Knievel. He had a daredevil jump last night, plus we'll hear what his dad, Evil, had to say about the record-breaking performance. That's coming up a little bit later.
All right. Thanks a lot, Brian. Nice to have you in the studios this morning. Well, just ahead here on WRBL Live this morning, your local top stories, plus more on your weekend forecast. Stay with us.
Advances in cancer treatment have meant cancer cure in many cases. Columbus Cancer Center offers hope with the most current cancer treatment available right here at home. Columbus Cancer Center's caring, supportive staff understands the emotional and physical effects of this disease. We're caring for you, Columbus Cancer Center.
With healing and hope right at home, we're making cancer history.
It's the gigantic rental car disposal sale. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Carl Gregory Dodge on Victory Drive, next to Dolly Madison. If you want payments of $150 to $200, don't miss this sale. Hundreds of like-new 97, 98, and 99 rental vehicles from leading car rental companies have been discounted thousands for this incredible tent event. Choose from Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Nissan, Plymouth, Mercury, BMW, Mazda, Volkswagen, Toyota, Buick, and more. Come to Carl Gregory on Victory Drive for the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
Nicky has the shoes I want. Mommy loves the prices, too.
Shop sneakers and save every day. Check out these great buys on men's Adidas Brawl basketball or New Balance running shoes, just $39.99. Women's Adidas Oswegos or Nike Air Pegasus, your choice, $39.99. Kids Nike Air Edge Max, $39.99. Air Max Triax, only $34.99. Shop and save at sneaker stores everywhere.
10 minutes before the top of the hour, time for a look at top local stories. This morning, postal workers at the Milton Road office discovered a suspicious package early Thursday. The business-sized letter contained what appeared to be the biological chemical anthrax. The envelope has been sent to Atlanta to be analyzed. On Thursday, a Columbus jury found Vincent Epps not guilty of murder, but guilty of manslaughter. Epps was arrested last May, charged with the shooting death of Delonius Phillips. Epps was sentenced to 17 years in prison for voluntary manslaughter and for a weapons possession charge. Fire extensively damaged a Columbus home last night. The fire broke out around 9 o'clock at 1235 Sturkey Avenue. Fire officials tell us a cooking accident caused the blaze. No one was hurt, but the fire did cause about $30,000 in damages. Right now, it is time to check in with meteorologist Chad Gibson, and Chad has this morning's Wonders of Weather trivia question. Chad, I haven't done too well on these this week.
Oh, you've done pretty well. You've done average. I would give you a B+, which is pretty doggone good. Get it?
Okay.
Mr. Doggone good?
Got it.
Anyway, here's a question today you're going to probably hear for your kids sometime before they're grown up is, why is the sky blue? And you're definitely going to see some blue skies today. Is it because of the moisture in the air? Is it because it was the only crayon left in the box? Or because the air scatters the light in blue portions of the sun's color spectrum, and that the sun's color spectrum, it dominates the sky. The blue portion does. So what do you think, man?
Well, it's not B, and I'm guessing it's going to be C because that's like a more complicated answer. And
oh, well, okay.
My guess is C.
Just because it's longer? Is that
How's that?
Well, here it is.
Okay,
You're exactly
it
right.
worked.
Because the air scatters the light, and the blue portion of the sun's color spectrum does dominate the sky, so it scatters the light everywhere, and it happens to be the blue colors. You see the, like a rainbow spectrum. Blue is the one that's most dominantly seen in the sky, so that's why it is blue, and you're going to see lots of blue skies today. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's forecast. You're going to see lots and lots and lots of blue skies and sunshine. Nice sunny Friday. Look for a high of around 68 degrees. And they're going to stay that way pretty much until tomorrow. We'll start to see some few clouds. And, of course, plan on taking your umbrella to church on Sunday. So now we know why skies are blue. Mary?
Chad, we're probably a lot above normal, huh? 68 today?
Yeah, you know, normally in January, we're supposed to, well, I'm sorry, in February, we're supposed to get high temperatures around 58 degrees. So, I mean, we're still quite a bit above normal. We haven't seen our typical winter.
Okay. Thanks so much, Chad. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Names and Frames, Columbus's only award-winning trophy and frame shop, is your headquarters for trophies, plaques, awards, and so much more. Names and Frames specializes in military awards, featuring beautiful custom work from award-winning engraver Al Tatum. Names and Frames also has laser engraving, magnetic name tags, desk plates, frames, and many other unique items. That's Names and Frames with 2 locations, Buena Vista Road and Victory Drive. Come see us today.
It's the gigantic rental car disposal sale. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Carl Gregory Dodge on Victory Drive, next to Dolly Madison. If you want payments of $150 to $200, don't miss this sale. Hundreds of like-new 97, 98, and 99 rental vehicles from leading car rental companies have been discounted thousands for this incredible tent event. Choose from Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Nissan, Plymouth, Mercury, BMW, Mazda, Volkswagen, Toyota, Buick, and more. Come to Carl Gregory on Victory Drive for the gigantic rental car disposal sale.
Own a home in 10 days? Impossible? Absolutely not. Lanier Mortgage introduces the 10-day express home loan.
I can't believe how quickly Lanier closed our loan. Thanks, Lanier.
Here's how. Have a completed application, sufficient funds on hand, and satisfactory credit. Lanier Mortgage can put you in your own home in 10 days.
Lanier said it could be done, and they did it.
The 10-day express home loan. Call today. Just one of the full spectrum of loans available at Lanier Mortgage.
For thousands of elderly and disabled people in Alabama, the Cold War begins again every night. But they don't have to fight it alone. You can help. Call us at 1-800-990-APCO and help heat the homes of those in need. Sign up to fight the Cold War. Call us and share the warmth.
We want to thank you for joining us on this Friday morning here on Live This Morning. As always, thanks for making your News Team 3 the Chattahoochee Valley's fastest growing news team. Stay with us. Health correspondent Bill Plant will be reporting live from the White House. And in entertainment, Mark McEwen will tell us what Gary Shandling and Dan Rather have in common. Stay with us.
Remember that? We'll return to the program in just a couple of minutes. First, though, I'd like to say thank you to all of you longtime WRBL viewers, and welcome home to our many new friends to Columbus's fastest-growing news team, WRBL. We were there, and we're here now.
If I had a Chevy S10, I'd take off for a road rally in Baja and I'd fly across the desert in my rugged S10. And people would just stare, because this truck is so cool. And comes with all this great stuff, including tons of passenger room, you know, just in case. Of course, the price would be just $199 a month with 0 down payment. That's $640 a day, which is way less than a small cheese pizza. And I think, man, a deal like that's got to be a mirage. Only it would be real. Yeah, that's what it'd be like if I had a Chevy S10.